with, with this training. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Tonight, a very, very important training. Very, very important training because we are on Sunday. No, we launched the new Corsair back office. And I know everything is new for everyone, so I'm convinced that tonight the training will be very, very helpful for all of you. And tonight I have to thanks to Omar and Ricardo because tonight I will simply share the training we did yesterday, the video of the training we did yesterday in Italy because it was great. They play between two accounts and showing what they do. They buy packages, they transfer money. So tonight I'm sure will be very, very helpful for you to see everything. I will put in mute the video because it is in Italian. I will put my earphone and I will translate in real time from Italian to English. But okay, before I start, I am recording. Yes, yes, okay. Before I start, just let me give you some information. The most important information for tonight. Let me put everyone in silence because I am recording. And again, I kindly invite you to check again the recording of this training because maybe tonight will be not so clear 100%, but you will see. I believe will be very, very clear. But you have the recording, and I'm very happy because today I was checking the different things, and I went in my YouTube channel where I upload from I don't know years now all our trainings, and I saw 1,800 people subscribe my YouTube channel. So it means that a lot of people check every week the training, and I'm very happy for that. As I told you, the most important information for today is this one. Starting from Saturday, we change the way to the coin we use in our system. So we pass officially from euro to a United States dollar. So starting from Saturday, all the information in the back office will be only and only in United States dollar. Of course, in your wallet, you can choose even euro, you can choose Canadian dollar or USDT, but the referral for all the system will be the dollar, just because you know. So for this week, the price for our plastic waste removal service is $20.02 for 1 kilogram. So with the rules, 1 kilogram are 10 CSR 26 plastic credit. This means that for this week, the price for each CSR 26 is 2 cents of dollar. But we decided to extend again the promotion because, of course, we can't launch this amazing back office, the result of years and years of great job from our IT department. So we decided to follow again for 1 week to promote with this discount, this less 25% of discount on the price. So this means that for this week and only for this week, the price for 1 kilogram is 15 cents of dollar. So for one CSR 26 will be 1.5 cent of dollar. Okay, so we will follow in this way. Now I will start to share my screen. I will simply follow for the next 30, 40 minutes the recording that we did yesterday in the Italian training, where we have guessed the CEO of the Corsair Group, and with more than 250 people. And so I will put on mute in mute. So and I will explain and I will show slowly the most important things you need to know now regarding the new back office, because the most important thing I want to tell you is this back office is new even for me, just because is new even for me. So what I start to what I start to do starting from Sunday, I start to study, like I repeat every one to the people. So don't call me and ask me, Andrea, how it works. No, we are on the same level now. Okay, we are in the same level. So each one of us, you can go there and you can touch. Uh, you can relax. You can go in the back office, the new back office, and you can touch everything. You cannot make damages. So the only way to learn, go there, touch, try and see, and start to learn what is our new back office. I'm happy that someone is laughing because this is the reality. So we are really on the same level. Okay. So let me share the screen. Okay, I will put without audio. Let me put my earphone. So I will I will listen the voice of Omar and Ricardo, and I will translate for you in real time. Okay. So let me see if everything is okay. 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 Good. So what exactly in this moment Omar is telling guys, the only way is to go there and touch and click, put your hands, put your hands on the back office and simply start to use it. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Block again. Now what they will do? Now they will start to share the screen. This is the most important thing. Look, all the people that are already registered in the old Amplivo back office, okay, when they will go in their Amplivo back office, they will find this screen. Okay, what is important that you know is this: that in this back office, now the Amplivo back office is shut down, will be shut down for 1-2 weeks, and then will be again up and running. Then, but you can go there in the future only just to check if all the information are okay. But I can guarantee you that everything is working, everything is okay. So when you will go there all the people, clients, partner, you go there, look, and you will find in the home page, you will find the new link, the new corsairconnect.com. Okay, just a second. I don't know now why don't follow. Okay, okay, just a second. I don't know why don't go. Okay, when you go inside, you see you click on the link, and then you okay, just sorry, I go, oh, now I can do it. Sorry. So you click on the link from here and you arrive in this page. He create an account, a test account that he use only to show what happened when someone arrive in the new Corsair back office, a client, a partner with a license or not, doesn't matter. You go here and then you see, first of all, please go and check this new back office because it's amazing. There are a lot of information on the right, on the top, you see, sign in. And then you can simply enter in the new back office simply using your username and the mail you use in your Amplivo. So nothing will change. When you put the username and you put the email, then what happened? The system give the verification. Okay? Then what happened? The system reading the old information. Then you have to accept the terms and condition. Please check it because it's really interesting. There are all the information, all compliance, all the information, all the migration from one platform to another. Everything is written. So all the people that are interested to read, to pay attention, the ones that pay attention to all the details, they will find really high levels of information. You scroll down you must scroll till the end. And then I have read and I agree to the term and the condition. Okay? You flag this and then you accept and confirm. Welcome to Corsair Connect onboarding. Now you see migrate. You can migrate to the Corsair. Then what happened? The system automatically check your KYC, the migration of your profile, all the balances of the wallet, the migrate, all the transaction history you had in the old platform. Everything will be here. Okay, continue. You click continue. What happened? The first time you will enter in the new Corsair Connect back office, of course, you put your mail. So the new system will send to your mail that you wrote there one mail with the one-time password. So it doesn't matter if in the past you had the 2FA authenticator, for example, the authentication, that is for the old platform. So if now you want the 2FA authentication, you have to do it again in the new platform. So for the first time, the system will send you a mail. So you simply have to go to your mail. Like, look, as Omar did in this training, he went in his mail. You see, the system send a mail. You see, Corsair Connect one time with a code with 6 number. Dear member, you received this email because request to the authenticate an action on the Corsair Connect. This is the first time, okay? Of course, this will be forever if you don't change in the 2FA authentication. This will stay forever. All the time to access, you need to put the one-time password you get in the mail. Good. Then you are inside of the new Corsair Connect back office. And is absolutely very, very clear. As you can see, everything is new. It's a new platform. So of course you have to do the new access, but on a basis, all the things you will see, all these buttons, all this display with all the information. In the future, we will work maybe in more detail. Tonight, we will stay concentrate in the most important things. For example, the essential things. For example, I want to subscribe a new person. Where can I find my link? Look, my profile sponsor link. You see, invite a new member. You see, there is the button. When you click, this window will be open. È un pop-up. This is a pop-up where you will find both a link, okay, where you can link, or if you are there with the client, the client can take his phone, can phone with the camera the QR code, or look, this is really interesting. This is something absolutely new. Check at this. Look, this is a new option. You see, create assisted join now link. I mean, with the new platform, you can subscribe your client even alone. He can even do nothing. You can subscribe a client, or you can subscribe a new partner directly. Maybe there are some people that are not so expert. Okay, you see, you can subscribe a private one, even a company. If you flag on this, my new member is registered on behalf of a company. Okay, so you can decide. This is you see, this is an assist a subscription, and you have to put the name. You see, the last name, username. You can insert a username, the country, the nationality, and the mail, of course, and you confirm. And when you confirm, what happened? The client receive all this information. The client receive a link, and for example, this is very important, especially for people who are not so technological. So you can assist your client, you can assist your partner in a fast subscription altogether. And this is the most important thing, the basic to start, to subscribe new people. Okay, this is the first step to join to our business. Again, I would like to record that we are recording, so you have all the time tomorrow to check this recording, go there and try, okay? After that, okay, we are inside the new platform, all your data are inside. Now, let's go and check the KYC. Let's go and check the KYC. As you can see now, we have 3 levels now of the KYC. It's a little bit different, okay? In reality, you need all the same information, but there are 3 levels of KYC. Why? Because not all the client need the same documents. For example, the first one, just a simple ID card. Okay. For example, you can for client or for partners, just the ID. The second level is what we had before. So there is the ID plus the proof of the address. And the last one is the biggest one. This unlock, for example, all the people that have the ability to go like introducer broker or work with the Corsair Capital. So for big investments. And here there are requests some information more, but 3 levels of documents. Of course, the first one is the easiest one, and this is very simple, even for the new partner, because here there are some limitation. For example, in the monthly withdrawal, $500, the limitation in the transaction. There are no limitation regarding the movement of the CSR. For example, if I have a client, so I can move all the CSR with no limits. So this is only with ID. And in 60 ID today in one of my account, and in 60 seconds I get the KYC done. Very, very, very fast. Okay. 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 And this is but in general, the one we had before is the second level. Okay. Now, what Omar show in this explanation, how I can deposit funds. At the moment is perfectly the same. You see, look, my finances, you go there, okay? Then you go to my wallet. You go in your wallet. There are, of course, different languages, but not all the languages are up and running, because the system, the company is updating the language, step by step, as the company told in the. Sorry, sometimes it's difficult because I am listening the Italian and I translate in real time. Okay. But as the company told this is my advice for you. Now I block the voice of Omar. As the company told in the global Zoom, this is the starting of the new back office. Of course, this back office will be uploaded, will be updated continuously in the next days, in the next weeks, in the next years. I can tell you in this moment there are almost 10 developers which are working with the CIO, Wayne Dobson, Mr. Wayne Dobson, and they are working, and in general everything is working, everything is okay, no big problem, okay, but the system will be developed continuously, okay. So even the language maybe are not all available, but you will see days by days the system will be improved with all the functionality. So you go to my finances, you find my wallets, the classical wallet we had before. And of course, the system show you the money you have inside, with the system import from the other platform in dollar. Okay, of course. So there is the conversation in dollar. Of course, if you click here, look, you can even see your balances in euro, even in Canadian dollar or in USDT, but this is only for you. only to have an idea, an estimation about how many euro you have. Because as I told you before, now the system is completely in US dollar. As you see, there is the button for deposit. You click on deposit and open a new window, but at the end is perfectly like before. Before we went in the academy. Before, now is all inside in the Corsair Connect. Nothing changed at the moment. As I will tell you later, now starting from the month of March, the company will improve new payment system, but at the moment, today is perfectly like before. So you can deposit in, example, in euro or USDT. If you choose euro, you can go by Mountain Wolf or Classical Bank. The Classical Bank we have in Thailand, so nothing changed at the moment, and nothing. You follow like before. You can go next, and you can choose the amount. The minimum amount is always 500 euro. Then what happened? The system, the company will automatically update the amount in dollar. So maybe you will upload 500 euro and you will get 570 USD dollar. Okay. Again, I confirm I am the owner of the account, all the bank details to send the money in Thailand. Nothing changed. Perfectly simple like it was before. Okay. Much more simple because it's inside of this platform. So you don't have to go in another platform. It's everything inside. Clicking the deposit, and in the same way you can withdraw the money. You click on withdraw and you can withdraw the commission at the moment in USDT like it was before. These are the basic information. So how to migrate all the data in the new system. You fill your KYC. You know how to subscribe new people. You can send the link or you can do on your own, and you can deposit funds. Everything inside of the platform like it was before. Okay, now I think, okay, now in this moment Omar made a little break because now invite Ricardo. Let's see, just as I go ahead. Okay. Okay. What Ricardo told here is that even in the old platform, even in the new one, the new client that doesn't need the KYC to buy our packages, our plastic waste removal service. So even here, nothing changed. The client can buy the package without any KYC, even if you can do in 1 minute, just putting your ID card. Okay. For example, for example, if the client doesn't have a KYC, I made a deposit. So let's make the example that the client did a deposit and the client has the money in his wallet, no, in my finances. So let's see how Ricardo buy a package in the new back office when the client has the funds already in the account. You have to go on shop. You see, you go on shop like before. You see, you click on plastic removal package. After we will see even the value voucher. This is something absolutely new. But now let's start with plastic removal package, PRP. Okay. And then what happened? Look, this is the plastic, this is the shop. At this moment, you can decide the amount of money you want to buy. Okay, nothing changed. You can go here. Look, you can build your package as you desire. The only, you go here, custom amount, you can choose the amount. The only limit is $10. Now this is the limit. Before you need to build, you remember, for example, if I want to buy 1,200 packages, I need to buy a package of 1,000 and a package of 200. You put in the chart and then you buy. With the new system, starting from 10, you can buy even $11. You can buy $27. You can buy 75. You can buy $1,323. You can perfectly choose the amount of package you would like to buy. Okay? Good. Of course, always in dollar. Okay? We speak about dollar now. Good. So what is something new now is that, for example, if here Ricardo put $10, you see, he put $10, and then you see on the right, you see the total, the summary, you have to pay $10. And something new is here, look, the verification of the kilogram. So in base of the price of the week, when you put the price, you see immediately how many kilogram of plastic waste you are removing from the environment. Look, on the right, again, the summary, you see how I will pay. Primary wallet. In the past, it was the online cash. Now the name is primary wallet. So I will pay this $10 with this primary wallet. I click on OK. I read accept term and condition, which I can check here. I simply click on confirm. Okay, again, here there is the confirmation of the purchase, all the number, PRP 10, 67 kilograms, $10 with the primary wallet, and then confirm my order. Once you confirm the order, what happened? Now Ricardo didn't do that because he already did buy some package some hour before. But when you buy, immediately you go here, okay? From the moment you buy the package, it's not like before. You receive a gift code and then you have to redeem the gift code. No. Here, when you buy the package, the purchase is done. And the good things is that you can see immediately the distribution of your CSR. Look, you go here in my finances, you go down to my CSR. You see my CSR. And then what happened? You will see immediately what happened. Look at this. What you will do in this case, for example, today, this was yesterday, the 2nd of March, Ricardo redeemed this package, you see, another $10. And Ricardo can see immediately the distribution. And he get immediately the 5%. This is something absolutely new, because before till last year, when a client buy a package this week, the client didn't show nothing till the next week. Now what happened? Now the client, when he buy the package, he see immediately the 5% of the CSR immediately in his back office, and he can even sell immediately this CSR if he want, because are already there. Okay, he can withdraw it in any moment. And not only this, but he will see even all the future distribution. You see, if you go in all these lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, these are all the distribution. If you go on the right, you see there is the E information. You see, look at this. You put the mouse here, pending. You see, this is the 5%. Will take place the 36 weeks of 2026. If you go here in the other E, you see, you will see the other 50% in the ninth week of the 2020 in all the distribution, 26, 26, till the end of the 2 year, the 24 months for the last distribution of the 50%, in this case, the ninth weeks of 2028. Everything is clear immediately there in all the back office from client or partner. Very, very fast, very efficiently and go. So let's go back. Okay. Okay. Just a second. Ok. Adesso, now let's go back to the shop. Now let's see the assist purchase. This is something new. And this is very interesting. You know why? Because with this, now Riccardo will show you this assist purchase. In practical, I can buy the service for my client. I can do the job and I can send only the final result to the client. But let's see this. This is something new, very, very interesting to speed up the process. I can do everything for the client. I can subscribe the client and I can even buy a package for the client. Look, go to the shop, plastic removal package, okay? And now you are here again. Nothing changed. Look at this. Assisted purchase, you see? Assisted purchase. You flag it, you see? You activate this flag, and then look at this. What changed? This new window, you see? Who do you want to assist? The system open up the window. And you can, which is the username you want to send, you want to assist to send this package? Of course, the client must be registered, because maybe I register the client, as I showed you before. I can register the client directly. Then he will just get the mail just to confirm, and everything is done. And I can even buy a package for the client, and I can send to the client the package. I write the username, I send the mail, and I confirm. Okay? Now, what happened when I confirm the purchase? Now Riccardo did a screenshot. Look, when you confirm, for you that you are buying the service, you will have these new windows. Congratulations, Riccardo. Your pay link is ready. Share the link below to start creating impact. Okay? So with this link here, you can send this link, or the client is, if the client is with you, he can see with the phone the QR code. But of course, in the same moment, when I get this information in my computer, the client get the mail with the same information. So the client get the link, and the client get the QR code, and then the client decide what to do. Now, when the client click on the link or with the QR code, okay, what happened? This is the window that the client will see. You see? Assistant purchase on the left, all the information. $10 PRP 10, the total. On the right, the client simply has to log in. The client put the username, the client put the password, sign in, log in, and the purchase is done. Okay? Very, 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 very simple. Very simple. Okay? Very simple. Okay, now let's see what Riccardo is doing. So this is the second channel to buy a package. I can buy a package when I have the money on my primary wallet and I buy the package. I can buy a package and send to someone else. Okay. Now we are going to show you this new possibility. This is the voucher. What Omar and Ricardo did now, I want to tell you before. Ricardo and Omar both a voucher. Okay, what is a voucher? A voucher is like if you go in a shop and you buy a voucher and then you give this voucher to your wife, to your friend, to your daughter, and your daughter can go in the shop and can buy something. It's like a credit. Okay, it's perfectly the same. So now Omar is buying a voucher, and now in direct, Omar will send this voucher to Ricardo. Okay, and now they will show us how it's simple to work in this way. Okay, so what they do, look, they go again in the back office. They go in the shop, but this time they don't click on plastic removal package, but you click on value voucher. This is something new, absolutely new, and after at the end I will tell you why. So let's follow. So I buy the voucher and I can send to someone. And what is important is this, that, for example, check it this. Okay, I can choose the amount, look, of the voucher. I can custom the amount. Example, Omar put $10 in this case. You see, is already selected the primary wallet. So where from which wallet the client will pay for this voucher. And here, what Omar did, wrote the name of the username of the person you want to send this voucher. So in this case, Omar wrote the username of Ricardo, and then he wrote the mail. And as you can see, when you wrote the username and the mail, automatically the system show you the member details are verified. So if you make any mistake, if you do anything, the system will be blocked. Okay. If everything is okay, you can follow. And look, what is important, you check here, this member, you see here, is not in your downline. So what this means? That now, with this new system, you can send voucher to whoever you want. So not only in your downline or in your upline, you can send even to crossline. You can send this voucher all around the world to all the people that are registered in the Corsair Connect back office. Okay, that is something new, absolutely. So you see, term and condition, Omar accept, confirm the payment. Okay, again, the last control, the confirm of the purchase. What you can see here, you see transfer to member. So you can even see who will be the user and the mail, and Omar confirm. Done. Congratulations. Your voucher is ready to contribute to plastic waste removal. View the voucher. Omar check the voucher. You see the date, the reference number, the price, the transfer by Omar, and transfer to Ricardo today. Send. Okay? Send. Now what Ricardo is doing, now Omar what is doing, Ricardo is stop is to share the screen, and then go give the word to Ricardo. Ricardo open his account, and Ricardo went in his back office to see if this voucher arrived. And as you can see, as Ricardo say here, look, easy account. You see there is here Look, a notification. Okay? Something was notified. He click and he can read that, look, you have received a voucher, the number, from Tentoni Omar. Please accept the voucher within 24 hours. It's like a coupon. Okay, you can go to make shopping and you can use this shopping within 24 hours. Doesn't matter line up line, down line, cross line, is the same. Riccardo, click on this. Okay. And now what happened? He go in his vouchers page, and the last one he get is this from Omar. You see, received. He must accept to accept this voucher. In the moment that Ricardo accept, then is in the my finances of Ricardo, and now he will show. Now Ricardo will show how he can use this voucher. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Perfectly is the same like in the past. Now what Ricardo do? Go to shop. Look. Now we go to shop. Again, because you want to buy a plastic waste removal package. So click on plastic removal package. Look at this. Let's make an example. He doesn't want to buy $10. He wants to buy $20 of service. Okay? $20. So the equivalent of 133 kilograms of plastic waste removal service. But you see, to pay this $20, he will use the voucher. You see, you must link on this, use voucher, he click, and the system tell you how many voucher available you have. And he see this $10 from Omar. Good. Then he select this $10. He want to use this $10 to buy this $20 of package. So what the system will do? The system will use the $10 from Omar and the other $10 from his primary wallet. So this means that you can even share this voucher in all the packages you want. You can use the voucher in the best way you want. Okay? Read, accept the condition, and then Ricardo confirm. Again, the confirmation of the purchase, confirm again, done. And Ricardo bought the package. You are now on your way to become plastic neutral. Congratulations. And from this moment, the Ricardo has both let me close, okay? So in this way, Ricardo used the voucher sent him from Omar. I believe is absolutely everything is clear. I don't know what you think. Pasquale, Silvia, the audio was okay? Everything was okay? Good. Again, in any case, just to tell you, this is important, of course. All the things when are new are new. No? So this is clear. But this is a step forward we have to do. We have to jump to another level. We have to be ready for the big growth that this year Corsair is going to have, and we have to be prepared. The old platform was not absolutely ready for a big growth. And again, the only way is, I believe all the people in this room, in one day, they start to drive the car. No? You remember the first time, Barbara, you drive the car. I can't imagine the first time that Barbara was in his car. I'm sure, maybe I didn't know what to do in the beginning, and the gear and the stop and the gas and in the beginning. Now maybe today, maybe when Barbara drive the car, she drive the gas, speak on the phone, smoke a cigarette, and read a newspaper in the same moment. Because again, in the beginning, everything is complicated, it's new, but the only way, again, as I told in the beginning, the only way to learn about this about this new back office is go there and try. Again, today we spoke only about the basis, but you will learn a lot of things going there and check. And of course, we will do other training. The leader will do other training because again, this is not my personal job, but I did it today because I believe now is very important that all the people that are in the business are able to do the basis. Subscribe people, and you see how it's fun today. You can do everything alone. You can subscribe a new client, a new partner alone. He will get a mail. You just have to confirm everything. Done. You can buy a package for you. You can buy a voucher and send to all the people all around the world. So at the end, nothing changed. I have to tell you something. Why, for example, now till Friday, it was possible in our system to move money from online cash. I can send in my upline or downline online cash. I can send money to Pasquale. Pasquale can send money to Silvia, and so on. But this was not possible in, for example, in the United States or in Canada, because in some countries this is forbidden from the law. Because in some countries this is so like money laundry. This is in some country is so like a bank movement when you move money from one account to another. And we want to be in line with all the regulation. We want to avoid any kind of problem in the future. This is why from now on, the movement of money are not possible. Now we have this system. This is a legal system accepted all around the world, like a voucher. As I told you, like in Starbucks, you can go there, you can take a voucher of €5 I can give to my mom, and my mom can go to drink a coffee in the United States with the same voucher. And in this way, we are compliance 100%, and we can work with no stress. Okay? And we can be ready for the future. Now, just give me the last 5 minutes because I start to lose my voice because I would see you in my bed. Because tonight, listen to me, tonight was very complicated because I have not only to speak in English or in Spanish, but tonight I have to translate in real time from Italy to Spain and from Italy to English. I am finished in this moment. I am completely finished. And let me tell you something. Yesterday we had in the Italian training the CEO Giuseppe Saloranta. We were more than 250 people connected, and he told us he went a little bit more in the deep regarding the information we received from the global call. And he told that now in this moment there are three most important development which the company is doing. The first one was the back office. Very important, years of job, and this is the base to start to build what we are building. The first step was the back office. The second step will be the payment system, and the third will be the improvement of our compensation plan. But the second one and the third one cannot be put in place without the back office. So now that the back office is there, is up and running, now the company can start to develop the second step, the payment system. And the CEO told that already this month we can expect the first new payment system. As you know, in the future, the main payment system will be the Corsair Pay. But the idea of the company is to have different kind of payments all around the world, not only Corsair Pay. Why? Because we want to be able to help our client to buy our service and even to help our partner to get their commission easily every Saturday morning. And starting from November, we will have the first new payment system. Be prepared. Regarding the improvement of the compensation plan, of course, this will take more time, but already starting from this week, the first step to the new compensation plan is already there. Because starting from this week, I'm here from 7 years now. From 7 years, I get paid 70% in online cash and 30% with the bonus pool. Starting from this week, everyone will get paid 80% in cash and 20% with the pool. So this means that we will have this 10% more in cash in commission every week in our pocket. This is plus 14%, and this is immediately. And nothing. Regarding the situation, one of the most important things that we already spoke last week, but the CEO yesterday pushed a lot regarding this, is the using of the CSR for 2026. The CEO is absolutely convinced that starting from this year, but not because of us, because of the world regulation, the increasing of the plastic credit will be massive, starting from this year. Starting from this year. I want to give you just two information that the CEO told us yesterday in advance, respect all the other training because he was there. He told me that 4 days ago, listen to me, 4 days ago, he was in a special meeting in Singapore. He was the CEO of Corsair, representing the Corsair, and there was another three huge companies. So four companies in total, four companies. Three of these companies that was in Singapore with the Corsair are three of the biggest companies in the world. Three. Two major petrol company. You see these balloons. I can do, all the time I do something, they do. You see this and firework. You see, nice. Okay, I will cut it down, but no problem. Okay, we'll make some fun. No problem. So Corsair plus three of this company, two huge oil company, and one of the biggest product company in the world. All of you in this room, you know these three companies. And they were in Singapore. You know why? Because they all these three companies asked to Corsair, which is a little company, okay? Because we are working with the three huge companies already. And these three huge companies asked to Corsair, can you please introduce me to the other two? Okay? So in that moment in Singapore, Corsair was the connection between these three huge global companies. These are multi-billions companies, hundreds of billions of turnover every year, not dozens, hundreds of billions. And they were there because we are making a partnership. These three huge companies, because one company wants that we use their plastic waste, take to in our facility. We transform this plastic waste of this huge corporation in oil, and then we'll give this oil to this oil company, and this company, through the petrochemical sector, they will transform this oil in new plastic to give back to the first one. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have an idea what is happening now behind the scene. You don't have an idea. Trust me. You think you know, but you don't have an idea. This is the first information. And then the CEO told us another funny things. He told, last week, in our Bangkok facility, there was four companies from Thailand. These are global companies, but they were all they're responsible for the sustainability for Thailand. They was in our Bangkok facility, and this company was Diversey. Diversey is an American company, 2 billion of turnover to every year. So they was there with their responsible for the sustainability for Thailand. So Diversey, Hilton, the Hotel Hilton for all Thailand, the Rosenwood, and the Shangri-La. These are four multi-billions company. They was in Bangkok to visit our facility. You know why? Because starting from this year, This year, 2026, they want to start to go plastic neutral with all their packaging, with all their plastic products in all Thailand. So the big boss of the sustainability directors, CEO for these four companies were in the Bangkok facility with our CEO. Yesterday, you remember Pasquale Silvia, no? The CEO showed a picture of all these people in our facility, no? Why? To go plastic neutral starting from Thailand, then in all Asia, and then globally. And you know why? Because now really the legislation start to push this company to do something good for the environment. Can I tell you another information so you understand where the world is going? All the world is going in our direction. We are the solution for this big problem that this multi-billion company now they have because of the pollution. Let me tell you, I learned this yesterday from the CEO. Now there is a new regulation in Europe. Listen to me, okay? There is a new regulation in Europe. You know this big chain of hotels, for example, hotels. They work all around the world. Good. Now there is a new legislation in Europe already up and running, which say, okay, for example, Hilton. Listen to me. But this is for all the European hotel chain that they work all around the world. They say, look, Hilton, okay, you have your hotels in Italy. Maybe you think that in Asia you can do whatever you want with the pollution, with the environment. No, you can't do. Now the European regulations say, Hilton, if you have any hotel in Asia, now you are obligated by the law to respect in Asia the same European regulation. You know this? This is a law. This is a regulation. So even all the Hilton that are in Asia, they must respect the European regulation. If they don't respect the regulation, you know what happened? The European say, okay, you don't respect the European regulation, we will not send you our European citizen in holiday in your hotels. We will block your contact on Booking, on there, on B&B, on there. We will not publicize your hotel, so you will lose all the clients from Europe to Asia. Listen to me. The future for us will be so bright. Will be so funny to work in this business. Because as I told from years, sooner or later, our product will become mandatory by the law. And will be the first time in my 32 years of experience in the network marketing when I sell a product where all the companies are obligated by the law to buy my product. And this is the way we are going. And can you imagine the effect on the CSR? Can you affect on the purchase of the CSR from the market, which is ridiculous? The amount of all the CSR we distributed in the last 5 years, the CSR original, the CSR 25, is completely ridiculous. Respect the amount of CSR that the market will need starting from 2026. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am very tired now. I try to push the best possible. You see, look, 22 and 18. Tonight, no dinner for me because I'm tired. I don't want to eat nothing. Tonight, just relax, maybe some salame with Italian bread in front of the television. Just for sure, a very cold beer and just some rest. So let me open up your microphone. Just to thank you everyone to be here tonight and nothing. I will be here again next Tuesday, 9:15, same link, same training, same me. I will never change, no problem. I will never change. I will be always the same. So enjoy.
Grazie, Andrea.
Enjoy. Thank you, guys. Enjoy.
Grazie mille.
Thank you.
Ciao.
I
Thank
hope,
you.
I,
Enjoy
I
This
your
hope
will
at
day.
be
least,
the wildest race ever. This
I
will be
hope,
the wildest race ever.
I hope at least that sometimes I make you laugh. This is the goal. If sometimes I make you laugh, I already reached my goal. Thank you very much. Enjoy your night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.
Enjoy, stay
Ciao,
Bye.
Ricca.
warm.
Ciao, bye bye. See you guys.
Vieni che
Ciao,
tardi.
Flore. Ciao, my friend. Ciao, ciao
Ciao.
Silvia. Bye bye.
Ciao.
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 Ueia, ciao Giovanotto. Buonanotte.
Buonanotte.
Ciao, amore mio.
Manda un bacio.
Ciao, caro. Ciao, Claudio.
Ciao.